seconds remaining.
All right, well, picks are underway. Let's jump in and start talking about those. Warlock has been ignored. We've talked about how popular he is in SEA, but not in this game. Undying also ignored. That seems to be a little bit more of a faceless special. And Mineski, they go for something that every draft, and that's their first pick with Fnatic quick Bounty Hunter Dark.
Yep. Control the map early. I mean, the Bounty Hunter is going to be able to.
For Mineski, I know. Most situations, anyway. Do you agree, and do you feel like this game could be different?
I think Lifestealer without the Slaughter does take a lot of hit, because obviously Lifestealer doesn't scale that well without the amplified damage, without that natural vehicle going in. I wouldn't go so far to say he's garbage, but he definitely is not the same as actually take out every night, but not smelly as dumpster garbage level.
I mean, he looks pretty smelly, dude. I don't know.
Okay. Guys, no one's debating that. Lifestealer could use a bath, and I don't know.
He's okay. He's okay.
The decaying flesh is probably not going away. That's an irreversible condition. The only solution is to just eat more, so you have some to decay freshly. But anyway, yeah, 2 melee heroes.
Position as bounty, so unlikely we're going to see that. Maybe we're going to do some run back in terms of the mid position combination as well.
Do we really see an Ogre Riki duo?
Not at all.
This game.
Riki's not bad against Bane, right? The Cloud's quite good.
That's true.
You could see the whole like bounty versus Riki duel early on, but in terms of having a support that shuts down the bounty plus Darkseer top, Riki's not what you're into.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So they go back for something a bit more well-rounded, grabbing the OD. Also difficult here to gank and harass with the banish, the relatively high base armor, and the fact that he is ranged.
What good off lanes are there even anymore? I guess Void is still here.
Is Void a good off lane?
Jun just picked it and he got thrashed, so maybe not.
I mean, you can manage with it, but it's definitely not the same hero that it was with time dilation being able to just completely shut down heroes. But I don't really feel it in this game in particular, especially with the Lifestealer not being able to really do much damage inside the Chronosphere. It's much more likely that they just get something that they can kind of poke and prod at, but will more likely just go into the jungle with. I mean, Beastmaster we have seen a couple of times. I think that would be okay.
Yeah.
Tide is still in the pool, though. We have that more from Faceless than any other
10
team.
seconds remaining.
As for Fnatic, they need their damage dealers, some carries.
Okay. Good against Lifestealer, for sure.
This is definitely considered a pretty hard Lifestealer counter. Like, the main issue I have seen with Weaver picks is the hero just needs so much farm to do damage. Like, sure, he's difficult to kill in the laning stage, but like I've seen like I don't know like pretty much any other carry with this item is just gonna hit just as hard, if not more.
Yeah, but this game you have Iron Shell to help out, right? You put it on the Weaver, he could get in there. Track is gonna give more gold when you do get those kills. I think this might not be the worst lineup. Also, a very good counter to Darkseer in this game would normally be Oracle, obviously purging off his shells and whatnot.
That's true.
I think Weaver, though, it matches up very well against Oracle because Oracle does very poorly with heroes that are up in your face. So if Mineski was thinking about this support pick, they might need to think again.
So they grab the Nyx. This will be likely their off laner. And fantastic against the Weaver, the Darkseer.
It can be really good against Bane too. The Brain Sap you can trade really well with. If you time your Carapace, the spell animation for Bane is pretty projected. So you just Carapace the Brain Sap and it will heal. It'll just do no damage to the Bane and no damage to the Nyx, which is actually very favorable for a hero that sustains as well as Nyx does. But looking at the Weaver, I have heard RTZ speak on the matchup of Weaver versus Outworld Devourer, and he hates it. Like, you get ultied, and you have no mana to time.
On which side? On the Weaver side?
Yeah, the Weaver side. Because your time lapse, at least at your early ranks, is almost completely useless. So you're not going to be able to get it off against both Nyx and OD.
Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
And Warlock does get the final ban here.
5
So
seconds remaining.
expecting a support pick to come out. Quite a bit of team fight prowess there.
So are we just giving up on the Nyx bomb? Or is
Nyx is not bad.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin Lifestealer, is that the bomb?
Often you'll see like a Hurricane Pike on the OD if he's feeling here.
Yeah.
So
10 seconds
what's
remaining.
Are we throwing it back for something like a Lion? That's a lot of control, but
5
maybe not so
seconds
good.
remaining.
Disruptor?
Okay, yeah, I like Disruptor much more actually.
Well, I got a minute to think
Reserve time.
about it. Anything else that you would like to see out of Mineski, Blaze?
In this position, I mean, they are going to be looking for mid-game team fights. They already follow up the Nyx Assassin. You could actually go in Bursting some Weavers pretty good against it. Darkseer gets thrashed because he goes for the mech and the Brain Sap that comes into play. I like the idea of being able to just use the Nyx as the key initiator. So it used to be a really good setup for heroes like AA and Wisp, who are global by nature. But it's hard to say exactly what it's their intentions for the early game. The mid game is very clear cut that they're going to be pushing, they're going to be fighting, they're going to be trying to get a couple of kills and then take objectives off of it.
Okay.
So they shore up the lanes here, getting the CM. And certainly plenty of heroes that can use the mana.
Actually, CM's great. Right, you have 2 Invis hero that Frostbite can reveal. You have Nova. Well, I mean, Chris Maiden is already good in Darkseer and laning stage, right? You force out the Surge with Nova, and when he does Surge, you bite, and then that's a kill setup. So, yeah, good stuff. I think the only weakness of the Mineski lineup is that they don't siege towers that well, but they're so good at killing heroes that you could easily, win the fight first, and then poke at towers.
Fnatic will mix it up with
Mushi
a throwback Mushi TA to round out the draft. How good? Well, Ignite is really annoying for TA. We'll say that.
Yeah. Again with the Ignite, and honestly that's enough time for a TA to blink out. So I think this is a great pick, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, but I feel like the lifesteal is going to be okay with being marginalized here. Miracle's picking it up because Jay, Rage Potato, he has played a lot more OD by comparison. Like during the time period where Death Prophet and OD were like the 2 minutes to pick up, he was on Execration and he was just rolling over teams with that hero. So high expectations for the Rage Potato Out Devour, and yeah, the TA might be able to swing the matchup a little bit with the help of Refraction to get an early CS lead, but the Ogre coming into play just really reshapes it. Double Stout Shield, is that a real?
Prepare for battle.
He's going
Was that a
double-
mistake?
That might be, it's not a Dota TV bug, right?
No, he bought 2 by accident.
Okay.
He just sold it.
Okay. I
And he's
mean,
like, what is he doing?
there used to be a double Stout Shield build on Axe before things like Tranquil Boots and Iron Talon existed, but
When there wasn't
I
good
would always
items.
go double stout on Axe, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Well, but this was way back then.
yeah.
It used to be the build, for sure. No longer the case, though, guys. As we get underway, Mineski taking on Fnatic best of 3. Winner will play Faceless. Loser plays Warriors Gaming. In the lower bracket, should you lose this match, you will have to battle back, win 2 series in a row to make it to Boston. So Mineski off in their own jungle for now. of early TPs and no early wards from either team, it looks like.
30 seconds.
Definitely a bit unusual. Don't see any extra detection here on Mineski, just the normal complement of 2 sentries versus the bounty and the Weaver.
They're definitely going to be
a
looking for
cater,
dust early. They're definitely going to be looking for dust after maybe boots of speed Ogre. Crystal Maid's going to be in this position where she's going to be auto jungling, and Bounty Hunter's going to be able to leech off that really well, maybe steal some last hits. That sentry ward that CM has is actually going to be like sitting right next to one of the camps that she's focusing on, so that she can kind of keep track of the Bounty Hunter, and Ogre can roam in to punish him if that ever comes into play. But
you think he actually starts jungling instead of lane?
I mean, what else?
He can,
you
right?
you sit behind the lifestealer, right? Like that's all you can do.
Okay, I think that if he starts jungling, can't you?
So she's gonna have to stay on the eastern side, maybe drop a sentry if she wants to hit up the jungle, and then she has to automatically. Time.
Yeah. Well, if they have to do this.
Sounds like it could be a bit of a longer pause here, as they need to fix their router, according to Demon. Not sure what that process entails, as they have not disconnected. Normally it's just a quick
you press a button.
power cycle,
Yeah.
As he's getting the screwdriver out, he's getting in there. Hopefully not. I don't think that would end well for Fnatic.
Not while it's live, especially.
And he's like, this is how you do this. Upper ab workout, so
He does everything.
he's probably giving dating advice. Next it'll be onto the legal, perhaps.
All right, looks
There we
like
go.
he pressed the button.
All right, he's ejected his team from the game, but only 3 of them. 2 men left standing.
So overall, I think Mineski's draft is better rounded. Obviously, there's going to be some potential if the Weaver and the TA can focus down the lifestealer early in the fights and just kind of do what they want to. They have a lot of good burst physical damage. One of them will definitely pick up a Des later, and a lifestealer will have a hard time doing much of anything this game. But that being said, the OD should still have a really good time, and I actually think that this could be a game where the Crystal Maiden actually makes a huge impact.
Or die, because I feel like
obviously.
Then she's making a huge impact.
Yeah,
Olivia.
for the other team.
It's for Fnatic.
But if you're getting a Ghost Scepter early, if you're able to just get Tranquil Ghost as your opener, I think that's perfect fine here.
Okay.
Have you guys seen this thing before, by the way?
Oh, Dakota's controller.
I mean, what the hell is it?
It's his camera control, man. He is able to
Does he cast
enter
with
the
that thing?
Matrix.
Looks like a cybernetic, I don't know, your hand should mold into it or something.
What are those keys on it?
It's just a weird cat keyboard mouse thing. It's got some clickers and see, it does stuff. Look at this. I'm controlling the game from with my this is the future, man. This is the forerunner of the bionic hand implants that are coming soon. I don't know
hope
what this one does.
he doesn't have an unpause binded to it.
You're cycling through all the graphs with a knob, but that's I don't know. He's got a well played bound to something on the chat wheel. I don't know.
I don't think you can unpause as a spectator anymore, can you?
Okay.
Hopefully not. Actually, an admin did pause and unpause. I don't know if he was able to unpause because it was his pause or not, but there is definitely some potential
Do
there.
you want to find out?
Start pressing.
Come on, Lumi.
I got an F9 here. I do not want to pause.
Hey, come on. Pheno did it.
Fino did it.
Fino
And
works
the
at Valve.
Boston major admin quote unquote.
He still works at Valve. Everything turned out okay.
Well, here's the thing. I don't work for Valve.
Not fired.
Well,
Not-
they can't fire you if you don't work for them, Lumi. What do you have to lose?
Well, I would like to get hired too.
That's true. They might not hire.
So that's the thing I'm working for right now. So
Oh, you're not working for love of the game then, huh?
I mean, I love
Got
the
an
game.
agenda, is what you're telling us.
Yeah, yes, I do have an agenda. First, work for Valve, and then take over the world.
Look at this derpy mother.
Oh my. That is, and it's his mask doesn't really fit with the theme of the hero in my mind. This is some armored dragon type helmet, and then it's just oh, I'm a zombie with a gaping maw. I don't know what's going on there.
He's an unchained dog.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
closer to that.
Well, that's what he's the direct translation of his Mandarin name is apparently, according to Winter, is little dog.
Yeah, he is the little dog.
I mean, if that's little, I don't want to see the big dog. That's pretty terrifying.
Well, we got Bloodlust on his team, so it's gonna get pretty big pretty quick.
Well, speaking of pretty quick, Fnatic, anything but right now, I must say.
I mean,
dude, this is nothing. When you stay up casting SCA Dota for like 12-hour shifts and stuff like that, and especially around like 2012 to 2013, and nobody would connect to the game for like 30, 40 minutes out of the scheduled time. Like pauses.
Well, actually, like I just remember casting back then, and like you just expected it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and it's not like for any good reason.
The thing is now, like you get spoiled, right? Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, like outside of perfect world games, like normally teams are. Well, not that I'd say the teams are on time for all events, but certainly for like the major qualifiers, because if they're not, they just get forfeits, they get penalties. Like there's not, with the schedule being what it is, there's not a whole lot of leniency, barring like a catastrophe or something. But
back then you could just pause for whatever. Let's get a random guy hits pole, electricity out.
well, you don't have to give a reason even back then. Like you could just do whatever you want. Oh, pause, AFK, everything's fine. 2 hours later, you come back.
I mean, some tournaments are doing like pause time, like one team can only pause at most for 10 minutes, and then the other team's like, "Oh, we're nice, we're gonna pause for you too. Get on Reddit." Navi, right? Is that what they did for Empire?
Well, no, the admins would say like, if you want to use your pause for the other team, you can.
I hate that.
And then it's like, all right, so if you want to waste your pause time to help them because the admins don't want to enforce the rules and just say pause time is up,
my inner admin.
then you can, or you can look like a bad guy on Reddit. And who wants to look like a bad guy on Reddit?
I would unpause so fast.
I would absolutely unpause. No mercy. Dota's competition.
It is.
Win by any means necessary. Short of cheating. Don't do that.
We're resetting the router again. Okay. Well, guys.
Have you tried power cycling the device?
We tried turning
LD,
it on
get in
and
there.
off again.
Get on phone. Get on Facebook.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me just start messaging them. I have some advice. I know this router problem. I've seen this before. So if you actually want to watch Dota, we do have China qualifiers going on. I believe Nahaz and Lyrical currently casting the group stage day 2. Because China did start a day later than Southeast Asia. That's over on Beyond the Summit 4.
Oh, they have a pudge pick.
And there's a pudge pick.
I'm out, dude.
Yeah.
E-home keen.
Rob, can we watch that game while we're waiting? Or actually no, because it wouldn't be delayed, huh?
Yeah, I guess that would.
I mean, I could watch it on the screen if you want.
Can we watch the delayed version?
Yeah, that's
all right.
Oh.
Pudge.
That's a last pick bad rider, guys.
All right, so Rob is currently
Draft spoilers, boys.
cheating. What else is new?
What's your favorite emoticon in game?
I don't
I like
really.
the little Riku wave. Somebody gets pissed off when you just.
I have other emoticon packs, but there was this weird bug with like the summit emoticons where I have an admin ticket, so I can't open like a regular package or something, and the admin ticket doesn't come with the emoticon, so I missed out on those. I never got the captain's draft ones. I have like a.
So like
Rob wants.
I think the classic, the Wind Ranger head shake is
it's not bad.
up there.
It's not bad. There was one that was actually came out in DAC, and it was actually competing that you level up, and I was like 100 points short or something like that. And it's a Sand King with sunglasses, 2 pairs of sunglasses. I was like, deal with it, Sand King.
Okay. I think the best emoticon, as we're in pause, is actually the ones you win for Battle Cup.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The
fair
BC
enough.
Frog.
I like the Merlini Zeus one. That one's pretty good.
Okay. All right, we're back in, guys.
All right, we've got some Dota 2 for you.
Let's get moving.
Don't jinx it. Mineski, just gonna grab this bottom rune. As wards did get planted there towards the tail end, so Fnatic with the defensive ward. They are gonna run the Weaver safe lane. That puts Ohio the off lane. On the Darkseer, you roaming about. Do you see already a sentry planted to clear out that spawn box, but it will miss the actual obs, located a bit to the south.
So if they put this Ogre bottom, AU is just going to kind of follow him around. He doesn't have kill potential against the Ogre, but he has more incentive to go on the next Assassin. So in this position, you'll help Demon trade more effectively, and it's actually the Ogre that's more out of position now.
I think this is where First Blood might set up here. AU is already in position, but...
There's the stun being held. RR, just the threat of that 3-hero stun going to prevent Fnatic from chasing any further.
Yeah, in the meantime, Crystal Main's actually jungling, it looks like, from the Secret Shop camp. So it's killing a Tater there, setting herself up pretty nicely, and then she'll deliver the ODs self so that they don't have to risk Courier.
What a faithful and loyal support. Meanwhile, bottom lane, RR, though, he's already committed his stun. He is not nearly as tanky as Jules, but a decent bot block there. Trying to keep him alive. Oh, Salve does get canceled, though. That's going to hurt.
And that's the hero you want to go on. Like, Ogre is absolutely down to target.
Oh,
second Salve gets canceled.
Really? RR, please.
The lane's done. Well, maybe not. Like, Bounty needs to go for some pulls to get the equilibrium back, but...
Alright, maybe it was the trap in the end as Demon moves in. They're gonna juggle that off first, but don't tell me RR gets it. He does. One more auto attack. He scores. Oh, what? This lane is a complete train wreck of Dota 2 action right now.
They're gonna kill back.
It seems the pause has completely scrambled brains of all players in this bottom lane.
Yeah, that's the thing though. If you're level 1 Nightmare, you have very limited potential to actually trade as a Bane. So he was able to be killed off so easily, and I love the way they juggle the Nightmare to guarantee that that hill will connect.
Yeah, that was a nice play. I mean, just sloppy play all around in this bottom lane though, with the double salve cancel, the unnecessary overextension by the Bane, Mineski making the most of it. And they bring the CM into position. They do have the dust on Jules.
I feel like if you know the Bounty Hunter is going to stay bottom, you just keep you're doing your jungle thing.
Uh-oh. Speaking of awkward, Raging Potato, he's already committed the Astral. Mushi's just going to move in on this. AU does have the Orb of Venom and secures the kill.
Level 2 Shuriken Toss. Normally you don't see it too much because your mana pool is very pressured by constant Shadow Wall. You see more Janadas.
But this spell has gotten a lot of buffs. 150 damage at level 1. Just devastating.
That's no joke, and definitely secured the kill there.
No, they definitely would have done it without that, but even still, it's like it's has that extra burst potential that a lot of teams won't see coming. So it's definitely has its value and its place, but in this case, he's without that mana pool going to have to suicide and come back up on the map. I wonder actually if he's going to be hunting the CM from now on, or continue to put pressure on the OD.
Uh-oh, Miracle. Almost catches Ohio out there. This is level 2 Surge, though, so he's got enough time to run into him for a little while and then still make it out. Could have gone for an open wounds kill otherwise.
The fact that Miracle's going up against double Iron Shell, he's in the lane. He's doing okay. He's keeping up with the CS. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, obviously Rage is deep against that, but it's still a pretty long cooldown.
Yeah.
It has held on to it for now. Gets the Quelling Blade for some extra last hitting. Meanwhile in the mid lane, taking a look at Mushi versus Mr. Bimbo. Seems Mushi getting a slight upper hand, but pretty even lane so far, despite that first blood. And also Ninja Boogie just trying to jungle while AU is happily sucking up his experience.
Still going to be a level 3 Crystal Maiden, and that's going to be a pretty good spot for her to help out her team as a whole. If she goes for 1-1, if she goes for, as I've seen 0-1-2, where you can really get a lot of mana for this team.
Rune fight bottom. Jules gonna get nightmared up.
I mean, is this really the hero you want to try to kill?
I mean, if they had double damage or something, maybe you'd have a chance.
Jules is just laughing. Oh, the third hero comes. Now he's not laughing.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Toss? They don't even need it. They're gonna give it to the core. Or not. AU takes it.
Orb of Venom tick for the win. But,
yeah, fast start for the Bounty Hunter here.
He also got the beginning bounty route of the game, something that will accelerate forward. We're going to see Arcane Boots real fast on the bounty.
Yeah, he's top 5 in net worth, almost top 4. Yeah. They're going to plant down a tree. And Fnatic maybe thinking about a maneuver in, and they are going to isolate RR. They have an Observer Ward, and they know nobody's really nearby. The Carapace will get procced. Ninja Boogie now getting into position, turns around a bit with the Nova, working onto AU. Can the Ogre get range to nuke him down? He will Fire Blast him, but the big dive onto RR, heavy commitment. So gets the kill, a 1-for-1 bounty for the Knicks. But now, Ninja Boogie chasing him out. Jules does have a dust available. Raven, though, already with a level 2 Sakuchi, not the easiest kill. And Demon worms his way through the trees. While meanwhile, Ohio being chased out by Miracle. If he can just get in range for that open boots.
He still sees him. He's still going to stay on top of him. And
how is Miracle winning this lane?
Very close. No doubt. CS is disadvantaged. He's just getting more harassment, and when the Right, shells on the creeps.
I mean, normally you see this matchup, just see like a Lifestealer behind his tier 1 tower with no HP whatsoever. And the reason that Darkseer is winning the matchup is because he's like jungling the small camps. But I mean, if you look at net worth, they're pretty even.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that Miracle is mostly focused on pressuring the Darkseer himself rather than worrying about when the creeps are Iron Shelled. Because like level 1 Iron Shell, you can let it do its thing. You're not denying the creeps, but if you stay off the wave, you're not really taking much damage either. So I think it's actually been really good for Miracle overall, and he's going to be able to take that into like some good Infest ganks. The Infest was actually what created the point of leverage he had there, where he had to actually force the Darkseer back.
Now he's up about 400 net worth already and leading in CS. Great position here to take over. OD just continue to farm mid. Do you see for Mushi, he grabs the Lightstone. No ancient stacks yet though. Haven't seen the supports really make much time or space for that. Ooh, they do get eyes on Ninja Boogie.
Oh, that's a kill, right?
Made it.
No, he's gonna get the frostbite down on Mushi, but it's still gonna be a lot of damage coming in, and yeah, it should just
He should really get one more auto Dastro.
No, go down.
unfortunately.
Nice pick off there. And they are going to make their move onto Raven, and he just Sakuchi'd for this. They have the dust, but
If Raven dies in this lane, he's made a horrible mistake. He might be losing CS to the Ogre, but he should never, ever die to an Ogre at this stage.
and not yet level 6, though, so maybe he can try and find that kill if he's out of position. They're a bit lacking on burst damage here.
Yeah, it's just
So
like
they have the Vendetta.
Shikuchi, like Dust versus Shikuchi is pretty pointless because like he's always gonna be able to keep his distance, and it's not the kill generator you're looking for. Bounty Hunter's vulnerable, but
Top lane?
unless you
Oh, Miracle, those Spidey senses, sees them running in and quickly responds with a rage, and now, see you later, guys. Into the creep. Pops right out. Fnatic, a whole lot of wasted time there, and not accomplishing much with this. They're going to search.
trying to go to CM Ninja Boogie. He's going to get Janata.
Close.
Toss is available.
He tanks the tower. He's doing a lot of damage. Shuriken secures the kill, but does he make it out? Jules is there with the dust, and down he goes. So 1 for 1. The CM
more.
dead, and Demon could be next. He plants down a ward. He jukes in the trees. Has no TP. No way out. Miracle's going to collect this one. We'll see if he gets the last hit though, and it will go to the lifesteal. So fast armlet likely in the works.
Yeah. So for me, this game comes down to movement. Like if you're able to catch the enemy on guard, then you're going to be able to have a huge advantage because none of Dire's heroes really move too quickly. Like the Nyx Assassin, when he gets his Blink Dagger when he's in Vendetta, is pretty good for it. But otherwise, you're relying like on bloodless movement speed or you're walking to things. So the fact of the matter is, if Lifesteal has a good start, gets his phase, and maybe even considers S and Y this game, he's going to be able to do a lot more than if he's just kind of walking around with his armlet and just hoping for somebody to walk in his range.
Now they have started stagnations here for Mr. Mushi. This will be the engine for additional farm, but now they move on to Raging Potato, mid lane. Trying to dive. Good illusion blocking there. Fnatic just spending so much time ganking while Mew on the top lane. Miracle will end up going down. Ohio's gonna find himself a double kill, maybe a Ninja Boogie. Iron Shell on the creep. Nope, barely making it away, but Demon hot on the trail. They can search him in. That should be a twofer, and it is. Miracle down, Ohio laughing his way to the bank. Great play there.
What level was the Darkseer before that? Okay, so he definitely had reason to pick up the wall replica at this point in the game. Once you're like level 8, then you definitely could say it's high value. He used to be that spell was really bad at level 1, but now it's definitely one of those points you're considering at 6 and guaranteeing by 8.
Dire structures are
I gotta say, I'm very favoring Fnatic's position right now. They are getting away with a much weaker dual support in the early game in the form of Bounty Hunter and a Bane. Alright, Bane's good. Bounty Hunter not so much, but they're getting away with it. TA gets picked off mid, but I think once track comes on, I think Fnatic is really going to be hitting their strides. They have the natural counter in terms of the Weaver versus Lifestealer matchup, so I'm feeling like Fnatic's going to take this game unless something drastic
It's not in a
changes.
vacuum though. You have OD who's quite good against Weaver.
Sure.
You have the Nyx who can shut him down. They do at least have a stun from the Ogre.
It's not clear cut, but Fnatic's definitely advantage in my book.
Well, certainly when it comes to the grass, they are. That said, with the TA dying, will slow down their ability to farm those ancients. They do manage to take the tier 1 top though. That goes to Raven. Already working towards what looks like a Lincoln Sphere. OD with the Bounty Rune, so nothing too big there.
Crystal and Mineski are actually going to be able to take advantage of the spell spam factor. They have the benefit of both the Crystal Maiden's Arcane aura as well as the Essence aura from the OD, so they have a lot of mana to work with, but I mean, maybe the Nyx doesn't have to go as heavy into intelligence items and just does Blink Axe type thing, but in general, I don't really feel like it changes the builds, and it doesn't really enable that many more spells unless they play more actively, unless they like continuously push a single lane.
Well, the winner of the hit stage has certainly been Ohio. Mech is nearly done at 11 minutes, despite almost dying once to the life dealer.
I mean, look at the network. Like, Mushi is working towards the Ancient's X. That's going to push him up. Weaver's doing fine. Despite the well played of Miracle in the top lane, he's falling behind. He's got 2k in bank. He's not buying anything. Is there, like, some different item that we're going to see? Miracle on the bottom lane, dropping pretty low, has to pop Infest to save himself.
Oh, RR just a bit late here. He was making a move towards Mushi. Wanted to try and contest him, forming those Ancients, while meanwhile top lane, Raging Potato caught up by the Fiend Script. He will end up going down, and had the Astral and the stick charges, didn't use either. Feels like he could have lived there with stick in the Astral.
Ayo walking into the entry ward. Maybe Ninja Booty get off a bite. Yeah, it could be a kill. They definitely have Frostbite.
They have detection though. They are going to stun him, and he's almost dead. Characters. The Iron Shell will proc it, but he's wow.
Get out of here.
Away the dust. Oh, such a commitment just to kill off the bounty.
Yeah. In fact, he gets off another track and a toss before he dies. I say that's worth.
That's definitely worth it.
So a lot of space creative there. Lifestealer, yeah, like you said, banking a lot. The only item that you could really save for that much would be like a Shadow Blade, which I don't think is good at all this game. So
Even thinking
it's
of
gotta be
Radiance?
Armlet, right?
I mean, if he armless, he has it now. Like,
Yeah, I thought he was just going to buy the whole thing once, but I guess he is going Radiance.
but if he's going Radiance, like
That'd be
Weaver
ridiculous.
and TA are so good against Ancient Creeps.
There's no reason to save that much gold for like any other item in the game.
yeah.
The Reaver.
There's the mischance factor really does hurt the Weaver and TA, but otherwise, and
I think
obviously
it's
Refraction's
Radiance
less
for,
valuable.
for
but
sure. I'd be very surprised if it's not, honestly.
But is it good though?
Oh, it's like, it's like okay.
It depends on how well they can prevent the Ancient Creep, because like Miracle himself is going to be very squishy, but the
I guess
Ancient
you
Creep
could-
is going to have some good tank to it.
I guess you could Bloodlust the Ancient.
Yeah, of course.
But they don't have the best friend for that, which is the Darkseer, because you could search and Ion Shell them.
So at this point, it's just going to be him like walking around with the aura, kind of slowly poking at towers. Maybe you can give a frenzy buff to the OD if you have the Thunderhide, but for the most part, you really don't have a team built around this hero.
Oh, if he's not getting a Radiance, Miracle is really toying with the viewers. That's for damn
Maybe he
sure.
thinks he's playing Naga right now. Who knows?
Yeah, he did go like Manta, Octarine, Radiance on Juggernaut, so
Yeah.
why?
When did he?
I think I just posted it today, so I assume it was actually one of the groups.
Was it in a pub or it was in one of the? Oh, it was in a match.
I believe so.
Okay.
Didn't finish the Octarine, but still.
Did he win?
Yes, yeah.
Do you think the build was what won him the game, or just the fact that he's Miracle?
I feel like it was already probably a foregone conclusion. Like you would take the build more seriously if the game was anywhere near close.
So Mushi does not rush the Deso. He goes into a blink. And he will just continue stacking and farming Ancients while the rest of the team begins to apply a little pressure bottom. And Weaver, it looks like going back for a Dragonlance after starting the Lincolns. Or
Yeah, the Ring of Health is a really good sustain tool in the lane.
we'll see if he opts to complete it after all. The scans come out now. Just searching. And he's
Yeah.
close to that relic.
All right.
So here we go, baby.
The benefit this does have is that he doesn't really care about the Bane as much, whereas Fiend's Grip used to be the thing that would just straight up kill him. It's now a situation where he got the extra benefit of being in that
Nightmare needs to be toggled, and in fact, the Fiend Script will get cancelled as well. Nice spike here to stop on Ohio, and everyone will reset.
They have to know Miracle's going Radiance if they've clicked on him at this point. Still no items.
For sure.
Oh, the pings come out in a flurry. Hey, he's like, hey guys, we got an unusual build.
Yeah, you get the side benefit of if you actually track the Lifestealer, there's actually a buff that you can mouse over and see how much gold they're carrying. So it's not very often used. I think Radiance is probably one of the few, like knowing how close somebody is to Radiance is probably one of the few reasons you really need to know the gold, unless maybe the buyback gold factor they just bought out for something comes into play.
The tooltip is so like annoying to use. You have to like hover your mouse over.
Oh yeah, Lumi, You're a bounty spammer, right?
Yeah, I'm so sad. It gets every match, you know.
What has your win rate been getting ripped and turned?
I'm no longer 6K. That's all I need to say.
How much no longer 6K are you?
Let's table that discussion for a different day. We have Fnatic pushing a tier 1 tower mid, guys. Let's focus on that.
Tower in danger, will end up falling, and now the track comes down, almost instantly deleting it to Boogie, slices him up with the OD hammer, counterplay, Raging Potato quickly banishing, Mike going to the secondary, kill the wall, back, not enough, they've already brought down the TA as well, Jules turning like a man, that Ogre, lays it with the stun to slow it, Miracle, takes about charge, ends up backing off, he really wants that Relic, I believe it's still coming out on the Courier, and Demon will drop 2, make it 3-0.
Well, we got that Crystal Maiden, and it was a track kill, but all the same.
Oh, sorry, 3 for 1.
All the same, like they were just able to shoot so well with those stuns. The Nyx Assassin was so on point there. RR, he's been playing just a hell of a week. Like every game that I see Mineski play, RR is carrying the team on his shoulders. Like an offlane Slardar, just hitting every initiation.
Are we gonna see
here on the Nyx?
So are we gonna see like a full Serene lifesteal? Is that what's gonna happen, or is this just a casual Radiance Infest Ancients and actually come to fights?
I mean, you need to build movement speed, right? Because it takes the movement speed of your base hero. So drums are helpful if you want to go back for that. SMY is not bad. But I gotta say that last fight, I really dislike Raven's choice for not porting in. They had a tier 1 tower. Weaver's one of the best heroes to port into those chaotic fights in the mid lane like that. You put the swarm on everybody, you just go pick off other heroes. I know CM died, but Weaver at this point can pick off an OD, especially after all the ability has been used. You could pick off even Lifestealer, given the build that he's going for.
Especially going Dragonlance. That's not even where you want to get involved early. Just AFK farm.
I mean, he got the tier 1 power bottom, but I think that mid fight has much greater impact in this game.
So we're gonna mostly see the aura build coming out from Miracle full, and then the OD kind of just gets to sit behind it and build himself up to a really strong powerhouse. Like he goes Hurricane Pike, but how does he actually deal with all the physical damage? Is there like a Shiva's Guard or something under consideration there?
Yeah, they're getting a mech on the Ogre. It's okay. They have the missed chance from the Radiance, but there is a lot of bursts on Fnatic. So I agree that he will need some defensive items to stand the onslaught.
All right, here we go, Radiance.
He's got Ancient Granite Golem or a Thunderhide Lizard that choose from. Let's see
what's it gonna be. It's
Granite
gonna be the Granite Golem.
So, nice HP aura there. A lot of tankiness now for the team.
Hey guys, Daddy's home.
They actually just can't push anymore. Like, it's just should walk away.
I mean, they have Maelstrom.
We're on Miracle Cam here, guys.
They have Maelstrom and Deso soon, so I think this Granite Golem is that tanky.
Yeah, no, they can definitely burst it down, but in doing so, they lose so much damage that it could have been put into other heroes. So if there's a heroes grouped around the golem, then they're gonna have trouble.
Yeah.
You have to realize that the lifesteal isn't the key focus here.
LD, stop.
He's secondary.
He's bloodlusted. That's pretty
LD's
nice.
playing Attack on Titan.
He doesn't need move speed.
But like, the main focus here is actually the OD. If the OD just gets to watch this go by and then say, okay, they have no damage, let's go.
You can't defeat me.
He's able to just run down the opposition. Like, he can stand target with the Hurricane Pike. He needs building intellect.
Oh, that's dangerous, folks. They try to kill the Nyx. He gets up the Carapace.
Wait.
He goes undercover Vendetta. Then they banish him.
They give him the toss. Give him the toss, AU.
The bug is gone, and he's out of there.
Toss.
Meanwhile,
Got him.
Angry Golem is in that hut and gonna turn back and look for Mushi. With the orb coming through already, that Radiance is ticked up.
Oh my god, that refraction is
His refraction, and he just continues to maul him. A brutal slaughter here. As the Golem goes fast and furiously right into the heart of the Fnatic backlines and ushers them all away. This emboldens Raging Potato. Quick little dance maneuver, bouncing back either way, and then Sakuchiing out to freedom. But still, Nyx does go down, ends up buying back.
But again, Mineski have the mobility problems. Like, they now have a Hurricane Pike, which is great for the OD to close the distance, but otherwise, you've got the Shikuchi way, the Surge way. The track movement speed is actually not to be understated, and it just means that Fnatic are going to be able to kind of pick and choose their battles. Mineski have a big buffer on the front line, but at the end of the day, he just kind of moves and forces the enemy to run away.
I mean, he's pretty damn scary, though. I would mess with this guy. You get at least a couple style bits this build, surely.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, like, just digging up from the archives, essentially, this was the rage when Lifestealer...
Well, Universe was trying it as an off-laner right after that change was made. Loda tried it from the safe lane, and it was like, Like, it didn't really seem that strong.
But Loda tried it almost every game, right? Like
There was a phase where it was actually extremely powerful in NA pubs and stuff like that. So it actually got nerfed from.
everything is powerful.
Let's say no more. NA pubs.
But it actually got nerfed where you can't infest Ancients at the first level of your ultimate. You have to be level 11 in order to infest.
Right.
So that's where like it actually was extremely prevalent in the metagame. Like when I was coaching, we were actually drafting and figuring out what to counter it with. Slardar was the main hero because you can amp damage the Ancient, and you just take it down quickly so that the hollow shell of the lifestealer inside is pretty easy pickings.
You know Ogre's big when he's almost as big as a bloodlusted Ancient Granite Golem. That's pretty impressive.
Every time I see Jules play Ogre, he somehow gets like Reaps 25 minutes in. And that is... You're an Ogre. I don't know how you're farming, but he's doing it.
So Fnatic trying to sneak the Roshan, but not gonna commit just yet. See RR sweeping around for the rear. He gets great vision right now, and they don't seem to know. He's walked next to a sentry though, but the Golem's coming in. Reinforcements have arrived. Look for this one. He gets it quickly on Mushi, then the Mana Burn as well to sleep on the Nyx. Carapaces it off, juggling that nicely, and then they move forward. The Golem ushers all the way, and the Beefcake's out in front. You can't mess with this, says Miracle. He is going to lose that Golem soon. Looks for AU, kills him off with the Radiance, and then he's going to back off for more. The track's on RR, but the chase is on for Mineski. Fnatic are forced away quickly and decisively. Lifestealer lumbers in, Demon will fall. He delays only the inevitable. They're just too beefy up in front,
Miracle is a god. Like, I thought this build was ass because of the way that they could take down the Ancients, but...
I appreciate your honesty, Lynn.
But look, man, it's the Bane just answers. Like, what I do, I see a Golem running at me. I can't do anything to it. And Bane, same thing with the bounty, right? So...
It's the counter to the Bane counter.
Yeah.
It's actually a good way to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, the Fiend's Grip is a pretty useless spell this game. Like, it used to be like, oh, I can just get in a good position away from the stun and get it on that lifestealer who has to be on the front line.
I thought they fixed the Derpy Dragon. Did that skip?
No, this is the non-Derpy.
This is the new one?
Yeah, it's not the biggest improvement.
All right.
Oh, they're gonna get one more kill here. Spike here coming out from RR, but...
It's nice up close, but it still looks overall pretty
I mean... I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's nice at any angle. As Mushi sneaks in from the sides, he will find Potato pick up there in the OD, and they look to take the Roshan fight from here. All around the world, there's just like raining fire and Radiance burn, but Ohio survives her. Goes to the TP out. One more fireball. Oh, he has to infest out to get the kill. A 2-for-1 thus far. Finally, the Enfeeble comes out from Demon on the high ground. Great positioning that wall, preventing Miracle from moving the way he would like to and turn him off at the pass. And he's giving away a Radiance Illusion, and Mushi snatches the Aegis away, snipes that Roche, chases on. Miracle doesn't have the infest for a couple more seconds, but they will bring down Jimmy. That's 3 that have fallen. Mushi has to turn tail in 1. Raven scurries away. Man, Grand Theft Aegis by Mushi there. BKB coming soon. He is getting big and bad. And as cute as the Ancient tactics are, they are not allowing him to keep up and farm with this TA.
No, you never can farm as quickly as you could outside the Ancient. That's a problem.
Kill him, impaled, and solve him. There's Potato coming in. Yep, they will have the vision, and...
Can they kill him the second time? Do they even try?
They have a General's dead. They have a General that can kill Weaver.
Mana, but time out back just in time.
He has the full stick charges, gives him a free time lapse. It's really important.
Oh, that could be a game changer. AU barely able to dodge that lost auto attack, disjoints it with the fade, and now the chase is on to CMO.
It the way the whole team. What is going on? Ninja Boogie now is gonna get gone.
That was straight out of Frozen, except pretty sure the main character doesn't die at the end of it.
What movie did you watch?
Yeah, this episode of Frozen got real dark real quick, guys.
So it's actually the counter, the way that Weaver can survive the D even after he gets ulted, is just have a magic stick. If you have 10 stick charges, that's 150, that's your ultimate. So our team each art out. Come on, stop complaining when you just buy a stick.
I mean, should know, he's teamed with NB4, he should know all about the virtues of a stick. The siege will commence now. Fnatic moving in, and the Golem...
It's so small without the Bloodlust. Come on.
Come on, Jules, help your friend. Actually, Jules is bigger than the Golem right now.
Alright. Mushi going in, they get the grip. The OD and a back wall as well.
Can they finish the job, though? They bring the Raging Potato down. The tracks are spamming out. Miracle forced to turn and run. Now he's going to rage. Turns his attention back towards a BKB Mushi, who quickly blinks away. Now they commit onto Jules. He's low. He's not dead yet. A Miracle finds the counter kill, bringing down the Bounty Hunter. They still survive. So damn tanky on these backliners. Mineski. For one there, they do lose the OT, but that was 10-second BKB charge for Mushi.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 2 is going to fall in the mid. They're going to be killing off the OD again, which is huge. Just being able to find these picks. It's really, the lifesteal doesn't matter. Like, he is a distraction. If you put all that damage in the Ancient, you're probably wasting it because he'll just pop out, just scatter away. You want to put that damage into the OD, and it's all about the positioning for Jay. If they're able to catch him in something like a Fiend's Grip, they can just end the fight right there.
Yep. There's no real way to get him out of it apart from the Nyx, right? He just has to land and impale from downtown. So I guess they are kind of in that position. Also, this build that you're working on, the Radiance build.
He is going Manta, it looks like.
I saw Gios is fine here, I think.
I just know Miracle, and I think he's going Manta.
I mean, he keeps the waves push out.
I'm actually convinced he's going Manta Octane.
Okay, I mean, it puts you in a position where the game just can't be ended. Like, that's the value out of it.
Let's be fair, what's the best farming build, right? Manta Octarine is the best farming build.
We're talking about a Manta Octarine lifestealer. I just want to make sure we don't lose sight of that.
Actually,
but lowering the cooldown on raid.
Yeah, what's your uptime with Octarine?
Well, I mean, you already have I guess Infest is available more often for whatever that's worth.
And eventually, if you're extending the game that long with Manta Octarine, Radiance,
I don't know if he's actually getting the Octarine. I'm pretty sure he's going Manta though.
But if you're getting it that long, then your Ancient Creep actually falls off by that point. Like,
I mean, I think the Ancient Creep's already fallen
Well, your late game isn't about the Ancient Creeps, right? That's just like an intermediate step. Your late game is just the standard Miracle Rat Dota.
So you're saying once he goes late game, Manta Octarine, like, he replaces items.
Yeah, he'll get his BOTs, he'll just constantly be cutting the creep waves. I mean, Fnatic aren't really that good at him. It's only the Bane who can shut him down. But Fnatic, they are good at him buildings, and it's exactly what Mushi is busy doing. Miracle taking a long time to fully come online here. BKB completed on the Dark Suit. These are go now, the base items.
Yeah,
they're tired of this one.
Man, Age of Steel by Mushi is absolutely huge. They wouldn't be this far ahead right now if that hadn't happened.
And the siege will commence. Meanwhile, just the tier 1 dropping for the side of Mineski, who bring that down top. Creep wave will be cleared out, and they move in. They get the sleep off. It's on the jewels, not the ideal target, and very tanky with the map.
Nice. There's the blink though. Finally, RR is able to pick up a dagger on Nyx Assassin. This has been a key limitation of his when he went for the Midas. His mobility has been so slow for so long.
I do have to say, every time I've clicked on him, his Midas has not been on cooldown, so I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Yeah, but just the fact that the OD is the only one with any way of getting in and out of the fights has been extremely problematic for them. It just means that they're kind of waddling in, very projected movements, and Fnatic get to play around it. Now, Mineski actually might be able to take a fight on their terms.
Yeah, normally I would say go for the Axe because you need more base defense given what Fnatic's throwing at you, but he is the best way to counter Fiend's Grip. We keep talking about Fiend's Grip as such a big part of shutting down that OD, so the Blink, normally a very offensive item, can help the OD survive in that long convoluted chain. RR looking for some picks, but I think at this point Fnatic is grouping as 4 or 5, so it's gonna be hard for him to find anything.
All right, guys, 2,100 gold, and it's an ultimate. It's a Manta tile for Miracle.
Look, he just want to be playing Naga, and nobody's drafting.
I mean, they first phase Bandit, man. That doesn't feel very good. If he can make this work, I'll be very impressed.
Well, it's not so bad. Right, so
it's much less on him right now, though, than...
There's so much money invested in him. Like, the CM's really useless at this point. And Nyx is underfarmed. They're getting BKBs, which makes the Nyx very underwhelming, so... Yeah, I feel like you have to talk this much about Miracle because the game is going to be on him. OD's not carried by himself.
I feel like it's designed for him to do so, though. In this position, you know that it's going to be the lifestealer that can't actually walk around in his normal form. He can send the illusions out, he can send the ancient creep out. But if he's just typical plain old lifestealer, like, he's just going to die to the TA in like 3 seconds. So
and there's also a big nombo between your Manta style. Like, you have to pop out your actions to use them, right? And then you have to find another new agent to pop back in. I don't know.
It's really weird.
We'll find out soon enough, but for now, they still work on this tier 1 mid, bottom. Tier 1 mid, also standing, I should say.
All right.
Fnatic is pushing all the lanes. They continue to accelerate their farm advantage.
The Black Dragon smoked up, though. Here comes Mineski. He looks so derpy, especially with that music in the background.
I just want a little Attack on Titan music to brighten up my day.
Oh, scan.
Beautiful scan. Coming in. Though this ancient black dragon with 418 move speed just rushes forward straight onto Mushi. Hey, buddy.
Why are they even here? Why do they defend this bottom tier 1? It's so easy to flank. It's so easy to get in kind of a position.
Well, they do have some pretty big items. Tower gets denied. They're looking for the turnaround. Ohio with the BKB. The Derp Dragon. Comfortably floating about.
Oh, Raven's in the back.
Do they save Gem? Save Gem?
Very tanky. Difficult to kill though. Now the BKB starts to come out. Oh, the quick rip. The back as well. Raging Potato not dead just yet. Self-vanished to delay what looks like the inevitable. Jules gets cleaned up. Not finished off though. TP away on him. Raging Potato not so lucky.
The Dragon's being slayed, man. He's trying to run. There's 4-5.
Rainier Dragon.
Alright, we're
a quick way.
No,
And it gets one. And that's it. Gem down. Miracle fan on the world shed a single tear that Naga was banned.
So is the Bane have through lens or something? Because that was an incredible Fiend's Grip coming out from Jimmy. Able to extend that. No, just goes in, has Ghost. It's irrelevant, but yeah, is able to just stick to this OD for a good 4 seconds. The Fiend's Grip, that's all you need. That's all the time the TA needs to be able to just tear them apart. And I feel like the meme build is just not going to be cutting it.
Oh, no mercy on poor Miracle here.
I mean, what else can I call it? Like,
if you went for the regular lifesteal build, like, would it work? You just get gripped every fight, right?
Yeah, but at least the OD's not getting gripped.
I don't know.
Instead you have 2 worthless carries.
I say the OD being gripped is probably an OD's part, position-wise, I guess.
That's why I thought there might be an Ether Lens or something, but yeah, they just literally don't have the stuns to back them up.
OD's building Lincolns. I think as awkward as this build seems, it's a correct choice.
I mean, they have Bounty Hunter. Just track him.
Yeah, I mean, still, you gotta...
There is no correct choice. I think that's the... There's just not a great counter to the grip, aside from the OD Vanish, which, of course, if he's gripped, he won't be using.
So I guess you go back to what Andy said about Lifestealer, garbage hero, second pick.
I think this is more a garbage build kind of game.
He got drafted against. That's the bottom line, is you pick it up as a second pick, and then they're like, oh, we can hit Templar Assassin and Big phase 2, and there's very little you can do.
Is this the iPhone 7 build? You know, you just come in without the headphone jack and things go wrong.
The iPhone 7 build.
I mean, it's garbage, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the iPhone 7 is pretty garbage, but don't tell that to Greg.
Does he have one?
So he bought the iPhone 7, and then he was having a really shitty day, and then he wanted to plug in like a pair of headphones to the iPhone 7,
dude, I'm sorry.
but he doesn't have an adapter so that you can actually use like a normal headphone jack, because it's a freaking worthless piece of hot garbage that costs $900. And then he just lost it. He's like, God damn it! It's like, serves you right for getting an iPhone 7. Greg was not. He'll be the rest of that day.
Well, I wonder if Mineski fans out happy at this moment.
I mean, probably not.
It's what first game of best of 3. We have a long series ahead, and I think that Mineski definitely have the potential to at least bring one win under their belt here. But
hey, don't count them out yet. Octarine's not here.
I don't think the series is over. This game is just not looking good. They could come back.
Yeah, Miracle.
It's pretty damn unlikely.
Go to the side shop, buy that point booster. Let's go. You go. This build, right?
Sure. You can, but I don't think it's going to be the game changer they need. All it does is put lanes.
You know what Fnatic should be doing? It should be just warding their ancient camps.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
That definitely has the potential to work. But like,
defense of the ancients takes on a whole new meaning. And it's not defend your stacks, it's just deny theirs.
It's just that at this point they're actually not even threatened by the ancient creep. Thunderhide maybe, but like the other two, whatever.
What is Raging Potato doing?
Not too sure.
I think deleted. Mushi with the Daedalus.
Like, I guess he's trying to get any farm at all while the Lifestealer soaks it up, pushing out with Mantas and Radiance and all this stuff. Like, you realize that when you're playing next to a Naga or a faux Naga, that your other cores don't get any farm at all.
Mushi just like 3-shotted this ancient Death Divide. Alright.
Well, RR. Nice flank stun, and might pay for it. Here comes the creep. It's almost dead already. Mushi with the quick delete on the Ogre. Miracle. I don't have to finish anyone off. Fencing around.
That's a practice, I think.
You pop that Manta. Start defending. I can't do this.
I can't. Yeah. I can't see this going his way. He's hanging on to the Manta for now.
It looked good 20 minutes in, and then you're like,
And then you realize that all they have to do is kill the OD, and then you have nothing.
Dire's bottom tower is falling.
Fnatic with the slow siege. Nice little chip action from Raven.
Like, I can really see this working in a pub, where like they either get too caught up distraction of the ancient creep that they let the OD do a thing, or they don't really know how to penetrate it. But in this case, Fnatic have very clear game plan. They're like, okay, well, we'll just keep our distance from the lifestealer, focus on the OD, and when he's down, there's very limited damage coming out.
That's a sad little bug.
All right, it's up to 2K now. Only 3K more to go for the Octa meme.
You know, the other thing is, it also just doesn't feel like OD's a hero this game. That's definitely not helping. Generally, where we see Lifestealer excel is when he's like asked to be a hard carry, but when it's like a true dual core, and they have that on paper, but just not in practice. And I also don't feel like Nyx is the best vehicle by any means. His way of initiating is generally walking in invis, getting the Vendetta off, then stunning and carapacing. And
well, he has the blink now. But
you don't want to like Lifestealer is inside a creep. He's not coming in that way. So.
Yeah, I don't think we actually seen a Nyx infest at all.
No, he's not been inside the
Yeah.
last one.
It's just a different playstyle, I guess. Raven.
Oh, actually, the Bane is very far forward. Jimmy might
But
be
look
just
at the
killed him.
counterplay coming from Ohio. BKB at the ready, and the quick hurricane Jules go Sept, and the devastating infested melee creep descends on the field of
You should
battle.
unless that thing so he can walk around.
Miracle now going for special commando tactics here. No one will ever see this.
Neither will we. But it's.
And no one cares if it's coming. That's probably the reality.
I like the track combo they're going with though. The track plus the hurricane pike. You just, as long as you're in hurricane pike range, you have that.
You always
vision,
get the attacks off.
and
yeah.
you always get a core attack. So with a crit, a Daedalus, you actually might be able to just kill somebody with that. It's a little like gamey, but it definitely can just give you a free kill.
Working on Raven here, multicast. Oh.
Okay.
Good stun follow up, but he has BKB and it just they would love to punch it.
Oh! Calculated 3154. Now it's gonna be Raging Predator charging forward. That creep commando going up, trying to catch as many as possible. Get Demon as well.
And they're looking for. They want to get him with the stun for the Carapace. They get 3. They're gonna find Mushi as well. No teleport scroll. Fnatic just falling apart. If Miracle can just close the gap, get inside of Radiance burn. They do it. The refraction is gone. He gets the force hit.
Okay.
He actually has just 2 ticks left. I think Mushi gets out of here.
He's got blink. He's going.
But still, that
makes-
was such a disaster.
What's happening?
The Weaver 8 couldn't have been more perfectly Mineski. They just.
And he had the KB. He didn't get it off. Just everything going.
I mean, he thought he had Aegis. He didn't need a BKB for that, right?
Yeah, he was hitting time lapse when it all went wrong. He just got stunned perfectly at the right moment, and then the nukes came out.
Well,
Right.
that's one way to.
Do you think they just get 2 tower off of this, or did they get more?
No, they're up in 10. I don't think you can go high ground.
All right. LB, he's up to 4,500 go after this tower. Is it?
Octarine time.
Or you think something like AC would be better?
I mean,
They need armor, man. So
I don't actually think you get Octarine, to be honest, but given Miracle's penchant for the build, I suppose it wouldn't be a surprise.
does Octarine Core reduce the cooldown of the 8 testing? Do you get faster frenzies?
Oh, great.
Does it?
There's only one hero worth seeing. Why do you need it to be faster?
Oh, it's more often. You just give him like a permanent 75 attack speed boost.
Yeah, and then your other hero, who's the most farmed, is just sitting inside an 8 creep doing nothing.
That's been
I
the
want-
game, man. Have you been watching this game?
I want to believe.
No, what is the win condition for Mineski? Like, how do they win? Is it Lifestealer do
He's got
damage?
an OD with Moonshard. Lifestealer, yes, he's got it out of the creep.
Okay, so then he should be able AC.
They need to just have an intervention at this point. It's like, Lifestealer, I know you
Come
like
on,
the ancient.
Come out, Miracle.
Miracle.
It's okay. It's safe now. Good boy.
We need you. So yeah, Assault Garage I think is the progression because it gives you the armor for your entire team and it allows them to actually get out and do something.
Oh, he is giving up a lot of gold. Oh, okay. Butterfly.
Okay.
I like Butterfly versus those heroes. I mean, it's not a shotgun lifestealer, I would hope.
I mean, it's so easy for Templar.
Just go on Reddit.
Double- double-
build this.
Double infest. Are we gonna see the Octarine double infest shotgun lifestealer?
Have you seen those posts where it's like
Dagon 5?
2K MMR?
Yeah,
guess
guess
what hero had built this? And it's like I'm
Oh my
about
god! Shotgun! He is going shotgun. He's going for the double infest shotgun lifestealer. So how much damage does that do? It's what, 400?
Like, no damage. Infest doesn't do much.
No, because you get double infest. Like you pop out, you pop back in, you pop out again. I guess you can't use the shotgun until you come out though.
Yeah, it's like halfway through.
I
want to see this on Reddit now.
I was actually joking when I saw the eagle song, but I guess it's
This is a defensive shotgun, right? Like using it on
you say it whenever he's brain zapped or
it's a guaranteed shotgun. There's no way he doesn't get it off. This is a quick draw.
This is ridiculous. Like, guess this hero, and he's got a Banta Radiant Ethereal Blade.
I hope Mineski wins. I want this to work so badly now.
I mean, the rest is still up. It's fine.
New meta, best meta. Let's go.
All right. Well, they do have an ogre.
Yeah.
You know, Nick's mana burn is actually not really a thing this game. Never mind.
Well, okay. Realistic here. Templar Assassin is already peaking, right? She's gonna scaling down when the supports are picking up Ghost Scepters. She doesn't have free kills on anybody.
I mean, I do think Mineski has, like, in a vacuum, probably the better late game with the Nyx OD.
Right.
Like,
but here's the thing. OD's look at these items. Lincoln's GKB. We are casting a Pinoy Dota. Like that's 10k.
And the Shivas too.
10k net worth on like not damage.
But the Shiva will be plenty for him. Like he'll get the intelligence, he'll get the armor he needs.
Mushi. They want to make.
But he can just blink out.
They need more of the two.
If he opens with Vendetta, he blinks. So you have to open with the Impale.
They could open with a shotgun.
Yes, that's how you do it.
That's again. It's this.
You have no idea what lurks within.
Golem Gods is packing.
I don't think they know, right? I don't think they know that.
This hunchback has a little more up the sleeve than you might expect.
The entire thing is veiled to obscure inventories.
And he will be getting Yi gone.
Pros are just so
Not
obsessed with checking items, and then you realize that you can't check creeps.
That's the next. That's like a Lumi level, next level. Oh.
He's got rapiers. You have no idea.
That's so next level. To quote Lumi, that is so next level. It's previous level. I think that statement's never been more true.
Oh my god. So let's guess what he's building next.
Dagon 5.
I mean, you go hard, right?
More
stats. Or does that make no sense?
I mean, you got an E-Blade, so it was based on strength. Let's go.
It's got to be more damage with a Dagon, right?
Look, every time we guess an item, it's been wrong. So.
Veil of Discord. Let's fucking go. Alright.
Instead of breaking smokes, you know?
If the OD does get the Shivas, then they actually in a point to fight no matter what. Like I feel like finally he'll be able to tank him a bit. You can even use that E-Blade defensively. I would actually feel really good about their engagement potential as long as they actually can initiate the Nyx and break that feature.
Alright, I'm gonna see the Roche. I mean, if it gets Aegis on OD, this game
turns around real quick. And a lot of that gold on Fnatic is
they have to contest this, and they will.
Roshi moving in, drops the trap. It's a very slow Roshan. And out in front is the Vanguard. Miracle, he pops up. Now he gets an insta-grip, but there's the Nyx initiation. BKB's come through. Miracle, almost dead. Not just yet, has the shotgun at the red. Where is he gonna go? He pops beside his buddy, Ogre McGinn. He says, get me the hell away. But he's very, very slow. The OD ult comes out. It's not enough. Ninja Potato left alone. Gonna fall. Barely surviving his AU. And now on the Ninja Boogie Jules. Ghost Scepter TP as the 2-for-1 I can't believe this!
Triple kill.
How can you do that?
Alright.
Like, what is that play? Like that.
Someone's Radiant took down Roshan. I trust there was a good top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower is
The
under
team's
attack.
almost done.
Oh. Alright, we're back. Game's not over yet. It just feels that way.
I think it's
Like, give me 10 more seconds, and this base will look like America after the election. Like, Desolator, Weaver, we're going in.
This is quite a game, that is for damn sure. And now, Mineski gonna have that one last stand, goes biggest pop. Mushi going back for objectives, and he will take down the melee here.
Oh, they lost as a melee, okay.
Well, that's more to come for sure. The Aegis is not going to time out this time without their planning. They're going to most likely just go for the mid lane next, and there's I think nothing at this point. Like, unless Mineski suddenly reversed 180 degrees what they've been doing and playing this entire game, and we're seeing Jay again, like, all by himself far forward.
Well, actually, he does have some backup, but Ohio has the BKB.
Yep, he's good.
They do force it out. Doesn't really matter if your charge gets low, I feel, with the Darkseer. Just need the one BKB, 5 seconds. Should be enough. So, first Rex down, mid exposed already.
Do you see a Lifestealer icon on the minimap when he's in the creep? No, right?
No, you just see a
Yo,
dot.
that's the next
Red
level
dot.
split push. You don't see it coming.
Just stop.
I'm trying to find a way anyway.
It's the Ogre. Honestly, I think the Ogre Eggs is their best shot.
Certainly.
They need some shotgun combos, and that is the ding 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 is their combo back into this game.
I think you go for the Bane if you ever can. I mean, I don't know what the Bane has in terms of
I
mobility.
mean, that was like, in fairness to Mineski, that's like the most disastrous way for the fight to start is for Miracle to get gripped in a position where they can see the Nyx coming, so they all get their BKBs off, and then a great Darkseer wall when they'll scramble to defend him. So, you imagine if the fight isn't starting that way, maybe it's different, but the creeps are just not durable, guys.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
one creep,
die
and
so
that
fast.
creep is 3-shotable easily.
What is the tankiest Ancients?
I mean, they're
At this point, they're all
the
the
same.
Such low armor.
Here's the plan, right?
Oh, Jules! He wants that egg, and he ain't gonna get it.
Alright, this is where somebody buys a Solar Crest and you just pop it in the Ancients.
I mean, yeah, the Radiance hasn't really... I've seen a couple misses on the creep, but it's not been that much. End of the day, though, I'm looking at...
Do they get raped?
I can't imagine.
He's
so.
got
Lincoln's,
BKB
Butterfly.
Lincoln's Aegis.
Maybe the Aegis will time out. Who knows?
Actually, I'm gonna go check that. Oh, we don't have fog because I
You rage quit.
because I got disconnected from the game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well done.
that's how it went.
I lagged. Okay, guys.
Reset powder.
Yeah, I had to reset the router.
Thanks, Rob.
I can confirm it was made in China. Rob's like, what?
All right.
Rob's brain is jelly after this game, and I can't stand it. Here comes the stun, well placed by R. And they are just going to continue to see. Bushi, by the way, is a Moonshard eaten on top of all these items. That is a very stacked TA. Mineski losing a second melee Rax. The end time's upon them.
Okay, here comes
for this
Thunderhide. What's up, guys?
Thunderhide's amazing, by the way. That active like the best in the game, but all the same. For sometimes asking for the OD is no joke. It's like a free move shard, but at the same time, you're pretty limited in survival right now.
Do you really wanted that stun? Well, Dire Courier does get sniped. It was not carrying a
Radiant's
whole
top
lot.
tower is under attack.
I don't believe.
600 gold in that.
Yeah,
really.
nothing too important.
But end of the day, it's probably the recipe for a Shiva's Guard, which he's not getting now. The OD is going to be sitting without that for the Courier's death.
It is the just Mineski, hang on. Against all odds, it's the Thunderhide in front. He leads the charge. They're slow charge.
Yeah.
But he gores those creeps down.
His scales are looking a little less durable, though. It's not the armor class he's looking for.
His weight class is a bit deceiving. This is truly one of the cases of the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And he runs like a scared Triceratops back to his base.
I wonder, like a Polar Assassin Monster Hunter crossover. You just kill off these Triceratops, take their horns, and build something out of them. I don't know.
Aegis reclaimed, this time not in disastrous fashion. Fnatic probably breathing a sigh of relief that they don't have to worry about that happening again. Can't mistime the Aegis expiring when it's already gone. I guess the good news for Mineski is they're running out of item slots here on the carries.
I mean,
On the opposing carrier.
Miracle's game plan is to extend the game and make it last way too long. We'll see actually what comes of it, as they do get the acts on the Ogre. Hopefully soon the Shiva's Guard on the OD. And you really just have to go for one big wombo combo. Like, his overall game plan before was, hey, I can just run in the Ancient Creep at the Bane and find him out of the Ancient, just nuke him down real quick. Well, that hasn't worked out once this game, and now the Ancient is 2-shottable. So it's pretty awkward.
Oh my. The Ancient's dying to creeps.
They can't even fight the creep anymore. How's he ever gonna fight that TA? I guess we'll have to see if he's got something still cooking. Plate mail now picked up.
Yeah, he's going for the AC, but it's still gonna be a long time coming.
Come on, RR.
Yeah,
Be it. Yes. Yes.
Chi's gonna remain on the Weaver, so if they give him even just like a fraction of a second to survive, he's gonna be able to go full HP.
And Fnatic just biding their time here. Do we see a full wait for the next row at this point? The clock's totally broken.
So the timer's gonna be up in about a minute and a half.
The clock's not good on me, so you can look over.
Alright.
So it can be up in 1 to 4 minutes, essentially.
I mean, there's no need to wait. I think they still have cheese on the Weaver. They could just slowly poke and prod it.
Unless you're getting like X4 multi times 2.
I mean, that BKB on everybody. Even like Ogre is not going to do that much. Oh, this is a wraparound play on the bottom side.
Oh, this is sick, actually.
Oh, Courier flying back.
Oh, I can Shiva's
Oh,
guard.
Mushi's going for it.
He's actually fine. He's gonna get the item finally.
Oh no, he's gonna get on the way back.
Is he? Okay. Hex actually.
Mushi.
Oh, I like
But
this.
did they see him? No, sorry, that's a Fnatic thing.
Hex is game-winning item here.
It can be, but Shiva's I think more reliable.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be sick trap, but they pop out of the tree and jump right on Digital. Can't even get the Crystal Maiden yet. Now in comes the OD from the rear. Hammer gets dropped. Slam down one. Looking for a bit more. This is forced an instant buyback from Mushi. Pete dies again. Mineski could still come back. Raven working Raging Potato. Self-banish. BKB down. They're not over just yet. A miracle. He gets onto Mushi. Mushi's got to turn and run. He's afraid of this shotgun lifestealer. He knows a death here could be the end, but on the backside of the fight, elsewhere, don't manage to get the OT till he gets back to safety. Ohio very low. Joel's trying to man up against Mushi. That's not gonna. Ghost Scepter, ticket to freedom here. Buyback not available on the OD though. The Nyx Assassin has it. Miracle running in, wants to save his lumbering oaf of a friend, and RR now chases out Mushi.
Oh,
gotta get that TA. Can he get the kill? This would be so big. No BKB, no easy way out, but he can just turn and slaughter him. See ya!
Oh boy.
Mushi. Them a title there. Quick decapitation. Gem on the floor. Raven will scoop that right up. Miracle already packing his own.
The Weaver actually chased the OD all the way to its fountain. He dies to a Gemini attack out there. He actually like still prison at the steps, and it's just like so close to getting out after all that. Because he gets times 2, but
no multi-cast. He's gonna try to float. Nice fight.
Raven has the BKB in the please gets turned with the time lapse. BKB comes out. Crystal Maiden all just putting the rest back really with that BKB and a quick little auto attack. Blinking away. And try to deal with these bugs, and Joel's meanwhile gonna get
all his mana. He only has unrefined
really
fire
worked down. As Ninja Boogie has to run the other direction. AU can chase him out. Demon on the hunt with the quick 4-stab forward. Can't quite get in range, but the Rex, they will fall. That's 2. Can they get the Megas? Bottom lane fully completed now as well, and Mushi looking to strut up. He blinks in, and Miracle goes right to work with the rage, and then he rages into a grip. Demon was not fooled by that Manta whatsoever, but Fnatic don't really want to risk it with the buyback already having been expended on the TA.
Still, massive racks advantage for Fnatic here, and it looks like they're finally going to be able to be on the verge of closing out this first game in the best of 3.
This is only game 1, guys.
Don't let it stop, man. Give me more of this. Having too much fun.
I could have another 50 minutes of this.
Yeah.
But just think of the pubs, man. The longer this goes on,
that only happens,
the more Pinoy I see it.
That only happens the build works. I would not classify this as working just yet.
Maybe they make a comeback. Who knows?
I said just yet. I didn't say ever.
No, I think Fnatic have to like just do something stupid, like wander around by themselves and get hexed and kill
like a Mushi dieback would be a pretty boneheaded way to throw this game.
Yeah, he'd have to be all by himself, I think.
But the thing is, Mineski are so bad at killing builds. It's like,
no, they got AC on life. It's fine.
It's still it's about one of the worst
These items, dude.
Building and killing.
I can't even look at this inventory.
Dude, this could be like an Abyssal Blade, like, at this point. Even the Mantas, ugh.
Look, let's just say the man is creative.
It could be an MKB Abyssal plus something.
Galvin has always been an innovator, but I think he's just gone over the deep end on this one. It's actually too much. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
Oh, are you? Can you call him up?
It's time to stop.
How much do we think Scant had to do with this.
Dude, I think he just lost a bet, honestly. Like, I think he's just like, okay, well...
Is Nahaz in the other room blaming Scant for...
You're a fucking idiot.
I think he's actually casting Chinese stuff right now. But I like to think that somewhere he's smiling. Like possibly one door down. I'm sure this is all miracle though.
Yeah, definitely.
This is 100% just a miracle build. So Shiva's guard now picked up. OD is getting there.
I think he's already there.
I mean, and the BKBs are low, and he's got a Hex now. It's a 5-second BKB on the TA. I believe it's the same on the Weaver. Oh, 7-second. This is throwable. I still think Mineski could win. I believe.
Okay,
and they started off with the stun on Mushi. And the follow-up comes. There's the Hex debut. They have the hammer to dieback on Mushi. 2
the
minutes.
Exact thing that they can't let happen. Have
And
Mushi
he buys a rapier.
Play by himself. Get isolated. Get hexed. Oh, wow.
Oh wow, you said with very little surprise in your voice.
So let's go down mid.
Straight down mid. Straight down mid.
Yeah.
To be fair, the Hex it was a really nice initiation with the Hex.
Yeah. Oh wow, he pressed the Hex button. Should we get a wow?
No, like the whole
Knicks
combo,
set it
bro.
up. But like literally, look where he's
Dude.
at though. He's having up top lane with nobody within like 5 screens of him. That's going to happen. Like it has to.
No, we cannot.
Think of the only way you can lose this game, and it's literally that. The TA just being absolutely by herself for no reason.
It looks like Dyer's...
Ogre has a Shiva's guard, by the way, to go with his egg.
I think they are actually going to do it.
This Ogre is huge.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's Fnatic who's the bounty hunter?
Oh, Raven just got a kill on the next assassin at the least.
Yeah, that's a
scouted too far forward.
That could well matter.
We need
That's a
the
dieback on the Knicks, mind you.
Raging Potato coming in.
It's gonna be a dead TM as well.
Oh, Astro.
No Mushi for a minute, and that BK is down. And they go. Raging Potato on heavy, but he can hex the double wall. X might mark the spot indeed. He BKBs, deals with the illusions slowly. Very slowly.
I'm gonna go back to Roche.
All the
You have
BKB
to go back to
You
Roche?
still have 40 seconds without Mushi. No Dark Sea walls.
Oh, Open Wind is gonna heal Raging back to full.
I think they got this.
Yeah.
Oh, how's Roche anyway?
What did it drop? Do you let Miracle take it?
Raven get another kill.
Meanwhile, Drag is ramping up. Crystal Maiden, pathetic creature that she is, trying to defend this lane. There's a stun, there's no multi. And Raven will turn on to Jules. Still no multicast. Shiva's guard deployed. Desperately trying to hold the line.
Okay.
Hold the line, Ogre. You could do it. No, that's Mega. That is likely the game. And well, unless they have an incredible Roshan fight. Meanwhile, Raging Potato does manage to find the bounty
What
hunter
happened
kill.
to the Aegis?
Aegis grabbed by the Life Stealer.
Okay.
Who has it back at the base. The cheese, I think, got popped or destroyed.
Now where's the Rapier TA still in the base? This is gonna be the final fight, one way or another. With Megas,
Tell me he's not bringing the Rapier out. Okay.
Okay, but he doesn't have buyback.
That's
or?
the one thing they don't have on Mineski is building killing potential. If Mushi beats a Rapier, that problem for him will also be solved.
So what's Mushi's buyback status like? This is actually extremely important.
I think he has a minute left.
He's gonna have it very shortly, but he needs 800 gold.
Yeah.
So
He can farm that pretty fast.
Well,
If he doesn't die for it.
Mineski's game
LD,
plan though
there's
is
no
just go
creeps.
right now.
Mega Creeps. Where did
Go
he
farm the chunk.
that'll take forever.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I think what he should do is go for some hero kills to get his buyback. Kappa.
Oh boy, I don't even know what's about to happen here. I mean, we've got initiation on the Lifestealer.
Quick Hex, and Lifesteal has the... Just don't want to overcommit on him.
Oh, he's super tanky.
Like, why did he buy a Rapier?
What if
the Rapier gives him his buyback and he's actually just gonna lose this game through that?
I think he thought they were just gonna somehow, like, I was like, panic, oh, they're gonna rush on mid and try to throne us, and...
But you can't panic by a rapier. You have to send a courier to the shop to get it.
Yeah, why? Actually, that's...
The panic Rapier is the ultimate.
Yeah. Oh my god, are they gonna lose this game? Well, everyone's alive,
Okay.
and they do have Megas.
He's just hiding his Rapier. He's trying.
Raven's trying to stay calm.
He's
As the world crumbles around him, he's like, I will hit buildings.
he's
You
gonna
guys-
pick it up.
Jules is dead.
No, Ghost Scepter. And they're gonna maybe stand the ground. No, Jules is really on the island here.
Miracle's not
Text
even there
up.
anymore. Miracle's defending the base.
Okay. As Mushi showed the spear, I'm assuming he has it now.
Yeah.
So now he's finally showing
got
it in his inventory.
Buyback Rapier.
What do you drop for it?
Death Zone.
Okay. Fine. Yeah.
And here we go.
Fine. Oh, that's it to me.
I mean, if he drops his BKB for that, then it's not fine.
I don't know. like Mineski can't even like run away from it. Once Jules is gone, I'm like, you just go with.
They're so bad at dealing with
There's
Megas,
no
though.
other fight.
Mineski is really bad in this situation.
Yeah, but you're not gonna win this game. Like it literally comes down to one fight, and with the ogre dead, it looks like a Fnatic's.
Yeah.
Butterfly,
now,
E-blade? No, he sold the E-blade for Butterfly.
No, there's no MKB here.
Wait,
I don't think you can disassemble.
I thought you can.
I don't think so. But I can't say that I've tried to disassemble Ethereal Blade.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I thought you can.
You could disassemble it.
Okay.
Doesn't have a recipe.
Did he sell the rest of the pieces? I guess so.
I think he just sold the ghost after.
The shame of that.
Miracle's not farmed enough to also sell that and buy
That's
a
true.
butterfly and then buy back. So, okay, go with the sleep.
Oh, he doesn't have buyback either.
There they.
Miracle.
He's got Aegis Lumi. He's fine.
He just never runs out at the wrong time.
Never. Just doesn't happen, especially in this kind of a match. Oh boy. Mushi should be in position here. He just needs to come right target.
But the Hex, the BKB comes out from Ohio. Beautiful back with the wall, and the follow-up comes through. Now a fresh Hex. Looks like he popped it on the Lincoln Sphere. They look to slaughter the Potato. Miracle gripped, out in position. The finish though for Potato. He's still alive somehow. Gets the Hex up, turns. He's got the ultimate, I believe, hanging on to the hammer, but Raven still BKB. He doesn't back away. They can turn this. They have to run. Fnatic are forced back. Everything committed the outlet, yet to get on the throne, and now they look for a bit more. Down, and then Ohio just surges away.
Yeah.
So a really stalwart hold there could find those big counter kills. Somehow the cores do survive.
Well, sure, defense-wise, they didn't leave it with that much damage on their tier 4 because Miracle is Mansa and had them hold against Midcrease for a while.
And so an equally good news for the Fnatic fans, Mushi did not lose his rapier
Okay.
yet.
I think Mushi should put that rapier in base and
You can't drop it after you pick it up, right?
Oh, damn.
No, you just go get yourself killed. No,
Oh, easy.
It's an all-in.
Just buy a bloodstone in your own fountain and suicide.
Now you are onto something, Blade.
that is some next level shit. This game calls for
Did he sell the butterfly when he saw the MV? No, still has it there. So I don't even know. Did he even use the E-blade before disassembling it? Like, didn't go once.
he probably used it once.
Yeah, but it's like
I can't claim I've been able to keep up with every moment of this game as far as the camera goes.
We have a basher now. Good job, Miracle. You found the other item.
just clicking random buttons, random item to the shop under upgrade tab. It's just like, butterfly sounds good, but it will be good against the TA. Radiance and butterfly stacked. Oh no, never mind.
Yay!
And it beat from both of them. So
What does he drop for this?
That's a tough question.
Blink is actually like 50-50 here. I don't know.
Pike or Blink?
Yeah, you drop one of the two. You don't need
Okay.
both. And he just reduces the attack range, which can be detrimental, but you also get the value of blinking during Russian, potentially.
Yeah, that's
I think when you're carrying the rapier, anything that more or less guarantees your escape is ideal. The pike is generally you're using the pike to like start the fight and get that quick pick off. So
well. Despite the fact that Mineski's not right against Megas, they're kind of pushing it out, slowly holding it.
I think Fnatic just went into full like damage control, like panic mode when they saw Mushi by the rapier, and they're like, guys, we can't throw this game. Please do not throw this game. And now they're just afraid to push.
Do you think this game's closer now than 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Because Mineski is actually farmed now to the point where they can kill buildings.
And you could think of kill heroes.
If they convincingly win a fight.
Like this OD has, that hex has done in so much work.
Yeah, the Hex team. That said, I mean, they still probably have to win fights with 4 buybacks up on Fnatic.
Oh,
Or Step to initiate. Jules does have the Ghost after he didn't pop it in time. Raven works on him, and from the rear, looking for the side swipe, they're gonna brain in the cavalry. Raging Potato is Mushi! Barely blinks out. He will live to tell the tale, but they work on Ohio instead. There's the Hex. Can they brain down Potato? He's got the BKB. Mushi just so hesitant to move in. He's already running hope. He's like, guys, this one's up to you. The throne slowly getting hit. Raven scatters to the south, but they're gonna work on that pest little bug. If they get a kill, unfortunately, they can't worry about heroes. This are their new worst enemy. The throne is desperately under siege now.
Hit the trucks, hit the trucks!
Is that what we're calling catapult now?
No, that's what
The trucks.
Yeah. Alright.
Mushi actually, like, he got, I think, maybe even Hexed and then Lotus, then he BKB'd and was able to get out.
Someone Lotused him. I think A Lotused him, and then
He just got the hell out.
And then he blinked out after that.
That was so close, though. That could have been just a rapier on the deck, and then Raven is the one man against.
It's one of those crazy games where Mineski rapier and not lose anyone and still lose though, because they have the exposed throne. They do have a glyph available. Buybacks are up on both cores and actually all 3 cores, if you still want to call the next one. I think the Ogre.
I think
has
Ogre's
surpassed him.
the core, yeah, for sure.
What is his CS, by the way? 227 CS on the Ogre.
Just typical Jules things.
Somebody needs a blast on this team, or a Maelstrom, like
Yeah, Mjolnirs,
Yeah.
Vladimirs, everything that you can. Just
Shop's a secret shop, or Courier's going to his shop.
OD gets some Windshard, right?
Okay. Is that his buyback? No. Yeah, that's his buyback.
Okay. There's been a lot of casual buyouts here in such an intense game.
You might need that extra item, honestly.
Yeah, he only gets the active though. He doesn't get the night vision. He doesn't get the double attack speed.
I don't know if I would throw away buyback for that.
Exactly.
You have Bloodlust as well. I don't know.
No, I think it's obviously the item you go afterwards, but before buyback is pretty insane.
Guys, it's a 66-minute game. CM has 4K net worth. Can we just get around a clap in chat?
Pour one out for your boy Ninja Boogie.
Buying wards all
You
game.
can't even buy a whole one. He's stuck with the stick all game.
Oh my lord.
That's a support life right there.
Mineski, not ready to give this one up just yet.
Miracle has the full Abyssal. If he wants to get rid of buyback for it.
He's almost the normal lifestealer now. He's like a real boy.
I would say the Manta, the Butterfly, and Radiance right now is not that bad at holding down the base.
Yeah, but I think you now that you got 2 MKB forced out of your butterfly buy, I think you sell the butterfly for a Mjolnir.
But he just got it like 10
no,
minutes
but they
ago.
just got MKBs too, which makes that item literally flutter. It's flutter and attack speed.
I guess there's not a whole lot of thought. You just always flutter.
Well, the illusions still get evasion, right? They could tank the Megas for a bit. Look, it's tanking
true,
on the
it's
bottom
true,
lane.
It's
Yeah.
true. It does propagate. For better or for worse. We have Roshan respawning in 30 seconds. I think that's like definitely Roshan number 4 at least, maybe 5.
Faceless is just chilling, man. They're like, great, this is gonna be the easiest winter bracket finals of our life. Miracle went for that build on Lifestealer, and then Fnatic can't close out the game against him. Easy birth to Boston, or so they think.
Maybe this is what it takes to beat Faceless.
Yeah.
You pick Lifestealer and go Radiance.
Well, I guarantee you they won't have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Even though he's done similar things on Jug and Pubs and whatnot. This is a whole new level.
Alright, Jules is farming it up. Jules is really the AUI of the C scene. He will
What
play
do you mean by
support.
that?
He will play support, but he is a core.
He just finds 2,000 gold randomly in every game. He's just like, he has a little like hole in the back where he just digs it up, types in, typing gold.
Yeah, that hole is in his carry's pocket as he cuts it open and then vacuums up his economy.
Jay's back to the top net worth just behind the TA, and you drop the rapiers, and she won't be boasting that too much.
So who got the Aegis?
Oh, they scanned. They know there's someone up the hill. Fortunately, it's only Ninja Boogie.
Only Ninja Boogie.
I mean,
They're gonna go. Looking for that jump in momentarily, but Ogre just standing, a stalwart force in the front lines. They make their move. They grab the illusion!
Matt does not pay for it.
They get the hell away immediately.
Wait, did Jules bloodlust the fake?
That would be amazing.
I only saw him ignite the creep wave, but maybe he did.
Okay, that would be next level.
I mean, normally you're like Fiend Script not that important. This it's so important.
Yeah,
Maybe a smoke broke on the ogre, and he thought it broke on the illusion.
Okay.
Yeah,
If he's Fiend Scripting an illusion while it's smoke, he has to realize that's a mistake.
well, he ran in and immediately gripped it, so I don't know if he wasn't stopping to see if the smoke broke.
Sure. Oh boy. Well, 1 minute later they'll reset that mistake, but
That was the most hype thing that's happened in about 10 minutes. Not gonna lie.
All right, that's Fnatic. I mean, what
Aside
is
from that
Fnatic
one
waiting
kill
for?
100.
Fnatic's just waiting for a random pick, right?
Exactly. Yeah, they're just getting one hero advantage. They have obviously the Aegis currently, but like
By the way, I can't believe Ohio does not have Blink by now.
Dude, Ohio's been carrying this game.
I know he has,
saved
but-
Jimmy's ass twice. He's been able to get double.
No, Ohio to me is the only one that hasn't thrown so far. Alright, that's not fair. AU's been playing great.
All other 9 players have thrown.
Absolutely.
AU's been playing great too.
Ohio sitting here like just this look on his face while everybody else is.
Let's not
going
drag
bonkers.
Ninja Boogie into this, guys. Come on.
Yeah, Ninja is fine. I mean, Ninja can't throw anything because he has no
It's not
network.
even throw.
Yeah.
He's got a Ghost Scepter. Watch this game be won by a great CM Ultimate.
I've been waiting, dude.
When
I've been waiting
there's-
for 70 minutes for a great CM Ultimate. It's just not
You
happening.
might be waiting a little.
Oh my god, we see the first Knicks invest.
This is not the first Nixon visit.
That might
think
be
it
the
might be.
first.
I've seen at least
You
one.
seen one? Okay.
But it's a rare sight. That's
It's the dawn of time. Life's different. And it's what is no moon chart on the Weaver? Kind of upset about that, to be honest with you. Like
I am extremely upset.
he's got BOT's level 2 and he has no moon chart. I'm assuming the TA has his. I think I've seen it.
Yeah,
a couple
Mushi's
times.
had it for like 20 minutes.
Raven is also thinking about panic buying a Divine when he dies, so he needs to go for that.
He's got an quick buy, I'm sure.
I mean, these teams know they have to play another match after the series, right?
Right.
Alright, now having seen all 4 teams, right, Faceless is taking
Clearly,
Faceless is taking the second series, you think?
It's not to say that the team, like, that's the thing about C, right? It's you might have a clowny game or an underwhelming one, and then the next game they come back, they look like gods. So, and I don't mean Golem gods, we've already seen him in this one, but yeah. It's hard to say, but if the teams play up to current form, it's Faceless by a mile.
Yeah. Faceless has not lost a single game in these qualifiers. I wonder if that's ever been done.
Oh, Newbie did it throughout the entire Chinese qualifier when they had that mega streak.
Cool.
Next Assassin still with that Midas, continuing to get more and more value. He's the only Midas carry in this game, right?
How does he not have
Even Midas over Blink, and at the time I was like, that's a terrible move. You need that deck really bad.
Oh, he knew.
He knew this game would be 72 minutes.
Ninja
He knew
Bogey's like,
exactly-
come, grip me, please.
He knew exactly what Miracle was up to, and he's like, yeah, I need 2 Midases for this game, boys.
Well, the hour grows late. We hit the 72-minute mark. Feels like just a minute ago it was 62. Perception of time is a tricky thing, and
Invisibility.
I think Jimmy's gonna try to ward the base.
games like
With
this.
the 4 staffing into the base, drop the ward over the tree line.
Maybe. But we'll bring Potato guarding the tree line. They also have an ob, so he better be careful.
They have a gem on ours. Oh my god.
Chivas, he's gonna get him!
Oh god, you don't want to get out of there raging. What are you doing?
Goes. Doesn't BKB though. The stun not gonna connect. Now the wall gets dropped. Now he lets the BKB go, and they're all coming.
Oh no, BKB down for a while.
Uh-oh. This could be dicey. They want to make their move forward. Surge onto Demon. They charge in. Buybacks are available on a few. Miracle forced to raid. Grip. And the grip goes on Jules. They want to kill that ogre. They want to kill him fast. But RR to the rescue until he just gets shredded. Miracle moving into position. Fast. Pop back out and retreat a bit further. The wall committed now. The lane and Jules. They're gonna finish the ogre off. The ogre's down. The ding 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 is not enough. Miracle now in trouble. And they will retreat on the back of that. They know this space is just slowly being sieged out by creeps. They don't need to overcommit. That 3-kill double buyback was an 8,000, 7,000 gold swing? 7,000 gold swing.
Why would raging force out the base for a Bane?
Because it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Bane's big.
That's how these things start,
I mean, I know
man.
Bane's important, but you don't want to your OD outside
No,
the base.
I'm not defending the play. I'm just trying to understand.
Like when he saw like we had dire vision over here, we saw that he just barely glimpsed him, and then it was like okay, Chivas barely gets vision, and then he just kept on chasing, and it kind of snowballed against him. Like how these things start, it's not like hold my beer, I'm going in. It's more like I just think I see an
Oh my
opportunity.
god, that's the second divine.
That is. So we've casually accepted at this point that Mushi has his 1 divine, and that's not a big deal. But
Wait, what happened to the first?
did we miss something?
Did he die?
Illusion.
I mean, he must have, right?
What happened to his first divine?
It's on the courier.
When did he die?
It's in the base.
Yeah, it's in the fountain, but like, he definitely must have died. You don't just get to drop that on the ground, do you?
Are you sure you can't drop it on the ground?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You didn't used to be able to.
They keep changing the rules for divine that I'm not even sure.
You've always had trouble with the
Yeah.
rules of Divine Raging.
And BKB apparently. But
You can drop an ally's divine on the ground, but I felt it was kind of like soulbound after that. But like the fact that it's in the base means that he either did the Bloodstone Suicide thing or he literally just put it down. I don't think he did the Bloodstone Suicide thing.
Oh my god.
So let's assume that he can just drop rapiers and there's no crazy next leveling going on.
All right, we finally get a Vlad. Holy crap! It's been
75 minutes. He's still basically in the same position they were about the 50-minute mark, I want to say.
which is better than the position they were in 30 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
And this 15,000 at this point, man, that is not much. That's like fair. It's like a 15% gold advantage. It's very minor.
That's too divine.
Oh, BUT level 2, opening up Mushi with the hex!
That's the play. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can.
Hammer down and looking for more. This is an angry potato, and it's gonna find 2 kills. Now looking for Io. Can they make it 3? Buyback is available. There's the hex, and I think they just backed the rest of the team. Calmly defending the base. They are 2v5ing the entirety of Fnatic. The Yules, they look for a 4th. Mineski not done yet. Hey you, come back here. I got a piece of you. This potato is mad.
No, they missed the blink.
On my butter.
All right, they got hex. They got hex.
Gonna get him.
But look at all
It's
the
gonna be
time.
4 down.
all the
The base is being defended though. They're not even sieging.
Oh my god.
It's a quadruple takedown by our God and Rage and Potato with the gank from behind. Gyrocopter would be proud.
All right, now we just go, right?
And by the way, OD has a refresher now.
Yeah, he's had it for a while. He's gonna ferry it out to refresh everything. He should.
And a blood.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what inventory he's gonna get.
This is the butterfly
BKB.
counter.
We're done with the BKB.
Okay, Raven is on the bottom, right? Is he going for? He can't push for shit. Look at his build. Is he trying to base race?
Yeah, he's gonna be hard pressed to do so.
All right. Buyback status check.
Lots of them available, and you really don't want to use them unless you have to as Fnatic.
What Raven wants to do is get one of them to TP, and then he'll just go TP back home.
Dude, hold on.
That's what Raven wants. The preemptive.
You can't.
That is the right
Arn's
play.
like,
That is the right play.
You
Arn
can't.
needs to get an Abyssal Blade,
That would be insane.
but he will make it out for now.
Well, actually, you need 2 Abyssal Blades.
That's true with the Lincolns, yeah.
Wait, Raging dropped his BKB for both
Yes,
ones?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a butterfly now. I mean, this is... I don't know if he wants to stay on this. Does he
I
maybe...
don't think he's staying
This
on
is just because they're dead and he'll pick the BKB back up?
I mean, it's a very good Lincoln's Breaker with a very short cooldown. Other than that, obviously, you're limiting Weaver's potential. with
Weaver's the
refraction.
butterfly, yeah.
Actually, if you think about Raging Potato, all he has to do is stay in the base. He never leaves the base unless he BLT2 onto Nyx, right? And then you might not need your BKB.
I do want to point out Mushi just has 2 Divine Rapiers chilling in the well currently. He has eaten the Moon Shards. He has not upgraded his BOTs. He still sits on a Hurricane Pike and Blink Dagger. 80 minutes into the game.
By the way, Roche is going on. I think it's like the 7th one or whatever.
There's just no item slots for the heroes that matter.
No, you give it to Jules. Ogre Cheese is insane here, actually. So you get the Aegis? Okay.
She's for CM.
She's rich. That's gold value.
She is worth 7k. She is rising. Yeah.
Pay for a core Phantom Mist, started from the bottom, now we're here.
Well,
still
I
at the
wouldn't say
bottom.
she's at the top. She's still at the bottom.
No.
But the bottom is rising.
Yeah. I said we're here. I just didn't really assume that anything had changed, but
Let's not get carried away.
Oh my god. Scout
Oh,
Demon.
Demon.
The Courier.
And the courier. More importantly, the demon stole cheese. Oh, that's his personal cheese bearer. Gem down, and let's see. Do they have gem available in the shop?
All right, how much will Fnatic flip if they lose this game?
Even if they win this game, I feel like they're slightly tilted already.
yeah. I mean, after yesterday, they had a really, really rough loss, followed by actually a really good win. So it kind of is in a weird spot. Like, it was against Mineski too, where it's like they felt like they really should have won that game, and then it just got so one-sided so quickly. But and
I go back to what I said earlier, guys. The Fnatic carries are done farming. They're out of item slots.
Yeah.
Ohio's
That was 30 minutes ago.
I know, but that was like they're going to be done farming
Yeah,
soon.
and-
Now they're actually done farming.
And 35 minutes later, the Weaver buys a Moon Shard. Okay, so
And getting rid of that gem is actually huge because they can't scout RR.
he can just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna. I mean, they're just gonna.
And
pay
you
for the map
and
for
you have
centuries.
no inventory slots for sentries really on anyone.
This is where Yoshi just buys like 90 centuries and gives it all to like the bounty hunter. Or
Well,
something.
no, he needs to save buyback. He's only got 3k.
He has to give it to the Bane actually.
Yeah. He's finally got the BLT2, which
Who was that team who won with like the 5 BOT or the 4 BOT level 2 strat? I'm trying to remember. This was pretty recently.
I have not seen the game, but
They were down megas and they came back because they had 4 BOT level 2s and then they had 1 ganking hero and they would just all like TP in together and just pop out. I think it might have even been with the Knicks.
okay.
God, I can't remember now, but
Oh, Raging, please. You have no BKB. You should not be here right now.
No, well, here he is.
Moosh like, oh hey buddy, how you doing? Ohio wants to get in nice and close, but they just assume there's got to be someone behind him. Like there's no way.
There's no
OD
way Raging Potato would
is
play by
actually-
himself.
Except he is. Yeah.
And I was jumping back towards the front line here. Nyx Assassin is the
Oh,
perfect
God.
conveyor, but he has a blood and hex the Weaver immediately, or four staff him.
So apparently you can drop Rapier now. That was
Okay.
a patch change.
Okay, at least it was like always the case. They did modify that, which makes me not a complete idiot. But
Keep changing the rules.
nice frog.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is this game is so baffling that if we're a little baffled, guys, I think forgiveness is in order. Or not. You can try and execute us. But the
Is
game
Weaver
continues
gonna
on
get picked here?
nonetheless.
Oh, they're good looking.
He's a very difficult kill though.
No, man, they have 2 ways to break Lincolns, right? Hex and Bloodthorn. And that's
Yeah, but that's
instant ways.
That's assuming he does well. Here we go. Looking for the stun. He gets it off. Monobird's
No!
Raging!
No. What? Now he does not feel
Meanwhile, top lane, they found Jewel. Over though has the agent. The BOT's coming in. The creep get killed off. Moosh is gonna finish the job, and now they all scramble to get in position. Raging Potatoes there. Aegis pop. Ohio wants to go, but he gets hex. He gets focused. Bash drops. Actually, that was no. Has he used the invincible? The hammer comes down. Wants to finish the job. The wall is narrow. Fnatic from the high ground. The vacuum. The computer can't handle it. Ohio going in. A double wall. It's an absolute disaster for Mineski on that side. And on the other, Ninja Boogie surviving through it all. RR trouble jumps the counters, tries to retreat. Go with the auto text. Beautiful stun again. Miracle's back in. Once he gets the job done, somehow the OD lives through it all. And now they slap Rapier on the ground. Not done yet. Miracle is delayed him slot, but he just keeps running to the floor. They get 5. Save help.
Alright, Bushan, is this what you use Bushan? They're all fucking dead!
Boos. Fucking. Yeah.
You have a slot, pick up the Divine! Go hit the buildings, Ninja, please! Alright, go down mid, go down mid.
Okay, 1 rapier in Mineski's hands, 1 useless rapier in Fnatic's. They're gonna be going right down mid lane. They've used all their buybacks, and now Fnatic don't have the TA.
Oh my lord, and now the Weaver going forward, they find one more, they find, I think he's rounding on the ground,
It's a tieback. It's a complete train wreck. They're down 2 heroes for 80 seconds. No buybacks available. I think the graph says it all, guys. It was a 25,000 gold lead about 40 minutes ago. And it has slowly but surely tipped against Fnatic.
Alright, refreshers, Necro 3s, everything's coming out now.
Miracle knew. He knew in his heart of hearts when he went for the Manta Radiance Life Stealer.
Look, I'm gonna say the iPhone 7 build held the base up to this point, right?
All right, well, this could be the end for Fnatic. They can't even rat it out because very intelligently, Mineski's push out the top lane, push out the bottom lane. They have nothing to get inside the base, so they can't go for a throne. And Mineski, they bring down the creeps. Joel starts getting ready to hit on the buildings. The Angry Ogre has arrived. TP home. Weaver, Lifestealer coming in, and the Weaver, for the time being, just sitting very far back. Fnatic, not even trying to defend. They're going for one last hurrah. They won't have time for the TA. I think they're going to lose this game, guys. Tier 4s are falling. There is a clip available. Grit stun on the Demon. Keep out of position. Jules going in for the jugular with the multi. Yes, the BKBs get forced. The wall is dropped. The Mineski don't care. They keep on surging forward. Thrown, dropping low, about to fall. One last grip. One last hurrah for Demon. But it's not going to matter. The Rapiers have been turned against Fnatic, and they have thrown this game. They have lost horribly. Oh, that hurts.
I can't even believe it. I thought the game was over right when the OD and the Knicks both tried to break Lincolns at once, and he imprisoned the Weaver.
What was happening this
No, the Impale already hit! He was already stunned, why'd you need to Astro him?
Well, no, it's because he wanted to break the Lincolns, and he didn't know the Knicks would. But it doesn't matter, because the fight at the top lane turns into the most tremendous thing,
right.
killing the Miracle killing you twice.
God tier carry. Like that last fight?
Okay, talking about Miracle Carry, let's look at his items. We have a new fan.